LA Fashion Week is a time of year, twice a year, where a bunch of productions come together to celebrate the fashion. In our case, it's actually our production, Art Hearts Fashion, is three elements. Art, hearts, and fashion is what drives our production. So it makes us a little bit more special because we do it with the heart. So here we're integrating more of like trade show elements, pop-up shows, activations, and experiences so that the designers that are showing with us on the runway get a chance to meet with the media. People can come and feel and touch and get to actually do meet and greets with everyone. So it's a little bit more personalized towards the industry. So here we're integrating more of like trade show elements, pop-up shows, activations, and experiences so that the designers that are showing with us on the runway get a chance to meet with the media. People can come and feel and touch and get to actually do meet and greets with everyone. So it's a little bit more personalized towards the industry. It's all about, using our voices in fashion to celebrate great designers, but for a good cause, because everything that we should do should be for a cause, and why not align ourselves with really important causes like Project Angel Food. Being in downtown Los Angeles, Project Angel Food really hits close to heart because, as you go around the whole city, you see it directly. And so for us, it's just like, what can we do to immediately help the circle around us? Because people, we're dedicating time for the Ukraine, we're dedicating time for a lot of organizations, but people forget that there are tents around us in Los Angeles, everywhere. And Project Angel Food is one of those organizations that forever has been able to support providing meals for not just homeless people, but for sick people, for people that need special diets and whatnot. People don't realize what goes into Project Angel Food. It's not about food donations. It's about creating special meal preps for different people in various groups. So their role in the world of feeding people is feeding people correctly. It's not just about giving them leftover junk food. They're actually here to give them the best food, nutrition, and help them guide their stuff. Because as you know, you are what you eat. And when you are what you eat, you need to start healthy. Because if you start with junk food or with leftover handouts or it's not healthy, it's junk. Project Angel Food actually stepped it up by providing real nutritious meals for people. And so we're so happy to align with them. What I love about Alexis is his over-the-top, avant-garde creations. He actually brings a show. We're all about the show here. You're not gonna see t-shirts and jeans at Our Hearts Fashion. You're gonna see the celebration of the art of fashion to support the hearts. And Alexis is right in there with what we like to do, support art and fashion.
The drive is for me to continue working with Art Hearts Fashion is the fact that the heart is the foundation. It's our heartbeat, it's our lifeblood, the philanthropy that we're always involved with. This time around with Alexis Monsanto and Project Angel Food, it's something that's so important and valuable to us. And I think that resonates so much. And that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me here.
What we saw today is just a very small preview of what we can expect from Alexis at his show on March 30th.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more? Can you give us like as the show director, a show producer, what are you envisioning and planning for this particular show?
Well, this time I actually get to sit in the audience as a guest, so I'm super excited about that. I want to be there to support the cause itself, Project Angel Food, as well as Alexis. And I am just looking forward to actually seeing all of the drama that comes from his particular style of fashion. It's true couture at its best.
We are here still at Los Angeles Fashion Week. As you heard earlier, Art Hearts Fashion, they do not just the 10-minute fashion shows, but they do more experiential stuff. And we are here at the booth of Jojo Bragais, who is a Filipino-American shoe designer.
We're the only authorized representative of Bragais here in the U.S.
Right. Tell us about Jojo's shoes.
First, is very special is for once, he's been doing the pageantry for 10 consecutive years, all around the Philippines and all around Asia, and also here in the U.S. And another thing is, this shoes is very well comfy and balanced. And that's the reason why, because of that platform. This is what they use to compete.
Behind, man's success is a woman and all that. How do you support your nephew?
He's already very well known, once again, because as you guys know, he's a big celebrity in our country. But coming here to the U.S. with his brand, he is not known yet. And that's the reason why partnering with Miss Universe is a very big step for him, because now everybody on the pageantry here in the U.S. gonna be known the Bragais product.
So what makes Filipina women special and powerful?
For one, I guess just the very hard worker, and also with me being a single mom with 4 children. This is my older one and my firstborn. We just go ahead and try to continue fighting, just to make it and make sure that the kids are okay.
And you're not entirely separated from the Filipino community because your son is half Filipino.
Yes, I have a 17-year-old son with Down syndrome, but his father is actually Filipino, Hawaiian, and Chinese. And I just love the fact that through him, I get to represent the entire world.
That's where fashion is going toward. It's going toward sustainability. It's going toward inclusion.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I really love the fact that my son got to be a part of a huge movement with disability inclusion. He was actually the very first in Los Angeles to walk a major Fashion Week runway at the age of 9 years old. So he brought so much pride for me, for the Filipino community, as well as for the community of Down syndrome and the community of everybody with disabilities, because he ruled that runway and he made the cover of the LA Times. That cover went to Brazil, went to Australia, where Madeline Stewart's mother then reached out to us, and this whole movement with Madeline began. So now we get to come full circle, because the very first model with Down syndrome, who is a Victoria's Secret model, is going to be walking our runways here for LA Fashion Week.
I love that. That is also the power of a mom. But we're also talking about the power of women and women
Yes.
empowerment, because it's Women's History Month. And you're in an industry where women are essential, right?
Yes, actually with Art Hearts Fashion, we have an army of women here.
What to you is the power of a woman?
The fact that we are so intelligent, that we are so passionate, that our hearts are something that drive us. Our hearts are something that move and motivate us. Our families, we're a pillar and a support for that. We're a pillar and a support for everyone. So I think that coming together, we are an army of women, and people always view women as catty and they don't get along and this and that. We've proven them wrong. We come together, we work full force, we support one another, we are sisters, we are family, and that's how we should be in the world, and that's what drives success.